Alright, so today is the day that we rip out my very first garden beds that we built, I don't know, probably about 12 years ago. And I used 2x8 and thought they were going to be good enough. It does not stop the rabbits or anything else from getting in there. So I'm actually going to raise them up. I'm going to do 2x8 again, but I'm actually going to do 2 layers of it. And I mean, this stuff is literally, it's just, it's falling apart at the seams, and it's time. Plus, I got a different size gate, and I can now fit a wheelbarrow through here, so I'm going to actually make them skinnier, and it should be pretty good. So, when I mean that they're falling apart, like they're falling apart. So what I'm probably going to do is take the dirt and kind of move it all this way, and that way it'll give me room to be able to go up and in without having to move everything. This dirt is old. It's been there a while. It's actually very good growing dirt. It doesn't look like it on top. It is. So I notched it out, moved the dirt up, and I'm only going to work on one bed at a time. I'm going to get some wood. So I'm doing these 8-foot by 40 inches. So that way they're going to be long and narrow, again long enough to plant what I need, narrow enough to be able to fit a wheelbarrow through there. So so I got all my ends cut at 40 inches. That's my scrap. And I am actually going to build them over here and move them to where they need to go. So to hold the sides together, I'm actually going to be using some scraps to just brace it on the inside, so that way the two boards, top and bottom, will stay as one. So I cut them to 13 inches. So my boards are actually going to be 16 inches. This gives me a little room on the bottom, a little room on the top, and that way they're not too thick. Because I was actually going to use these scraps, but I know it probably doesn't matter. But I'll probably end up doing something with these 2x8s anyway. So to hold it all together, I got these 3.5-inch deck screws, or deck framing screws, and I picked up these just to hold the corners together. See how they work. So I was originally planning on using these corner brackets to go here or here, but they're not going to work. So I figure here, it still lets me be able to keep the corner together, even if it's just the top corner, which is better than nothing at all. So here's what I got. I got to put them all together with the pieces of wood, but that's it in place. Looks like I need some more mulch, need some more dirt, need a lot more dirt. And now I'm going to mount them together. You can see I got the braces in. Nothing special, just hold them together. The dirt is going to be the biggest brace I could ever have. Next, I get to do this one. Alright, so I got the other garden bed ripped out and I got the other one built, and I didn't really show too much because it's kind of rinse and repeat. But this is what we got. Here it is. So now I'm about to move all the dirt and see just how much I need to order. They're about half full, which you can use because it all does go in the ground, but why not just fill them up? So here it is. It's about halfway. So it looks like between the two beds, maybe about a yard of dirt, and it should be nice and full. So I worked on these for about 2 hours, and I mean, you can have two nice beds that you can start growing vegetables and start eating your own food in about 2 hours. It's nothing. Did cost a little bit of money. Price of wood is up right now. I think it was like $12 a 2x8. I wasn't gonna go with the womanized, but I don't know. I've seen mixed reviews on whether it has any effect or it does or doesn't, and it may. I don't think it does though. I mean, I'm not growing it on the wood. Technically, everything that we're growing is going to be in the center of the bed. So that gives it lots of room to grow down. It doesn't really grow out. So it should be okay. So next is going to be filling it up with dirt. And let's see, this one right here is going to be lettuce. And that one is going to be watermelon. The good old watermelon. So I might actually end up building a hinged cover for this one. That would obviously be clear plastic. That way she can grow it in the winter time, in the winter months as well. Maybe put a hinge on the back side here and have it go up where she can lift it up and get her things, but obviously have it where, you know, she can take it off. It can be off in the summertime. I'll keep you updated though, and we're going to take a video of cleaning up the beds and getting everything planted and what she's planting this year. And the yard it doesn't look good right now. I can't wait I need to come out here and touch up some mulch, do a lot of weeding, the typical spring things, but you know what? That's what it's all about. I'm also going to be redoing the bed sprinkler system. If you see, I put heads in, and then, but I gotta be honest, they didn't work that good. I even put them over here. Those are drippers. So I'm thinking doing something a little different. Just possibly make it a little crazy. So we'll see. But thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you learn that in a couple hours you can have a couple beds. Have a great day.